flavor.
We play the hits that you deserve, and we keeping it coming. Yeah, you know where you heard it first, and we keeping it bumping. Yeah,
on your 101.9 Atlanta radio. Tiny Tanya, Shanti Sunday Jones. Flavor is turn it up some more. Nothing but these hits coming through your stereo.
Hey, dopeness. It's your fave dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones, and you're tuned in to The Flaava, where real stories meet real vibes. This ain't just radio, this is culture, conversation, and connection. I'm Sunday Jones, here with Tiny Tanya and Sean D. Bringing you grown talk, creative energy, and real life flavor. If you're riding, building, or healing right now, stay locked in, and let's get into it.
Listen, I'm so sing-songy today. Let's get into it.
Oh no.
I don't either, but I got a soundtrack playing in my head all day. It's called Happiness. Okay. Happiness. Listen, today we have a very special guest with us. Her name is Angie B. Barnett. She is a wellness practitioner, master life coach, and the founder of the Exodus Group. It is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting individuals leaving high control religions and organizations as they reclaim autonomy, rebuild identity, and heal from religious trauma. Welcome, Angie, to The Flaava.
Hi, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me Sunday. I like your nails. I love that heart. Okay, I had to get that out.
Shout out to Makeda.
Shout out. That was cute.
Angie.
Hi. Deep end is over here. Y'all ready for the deep end? So they say grown folks talk. This is going to be the deep end up here. Let's go.
We love the deep end.
Okay.
Listen, I see you're ready to dive in.
I'm ready.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all remind me of the same energy. Like she had the same kind of type of hype energy.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, we twin and match this energy. I love it. Yes. I don't know what they're gonna do with the two of us at the end of it.
They gonna love them. They gonna love us. They gonna love us.
By that time, they're gonna be overwhelmed.
They will. As well they should be. Okay.
Oh my God. Listen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm born way back in the late 1900s.
Well, wait a minute, okay? Are we talking about Stone Age?
As the kids say, I'm classified as old since I have a 19 in front of my number now.
All right. We're talking roaring 20s. What are we talking about? All right, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Back in the day when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Okay, let me back. All right. So, I was born in Middle Georgia, born in a not small town, but even to me as a kid, Middle Georgia was just small to me. Okay. Macon, Georgia was small, okay? Like, even as a child, I'm looking around like, nah, this ain't it. At 9 years old, we drove to Atlanta for my first or second time. I remember looking at the BOA building going, I am moving here. And my mother was scared to death, okay? With her 9-year-old child saying, you moving? Yes, I am. Didn't move till I was 21 or 22, but still, okay?
You had vision.
I had my vision.
There you go.
I was born into a high control organization. Some people call those cults. I call it high control organization because they literally control the life that you live. Mm-hmm. So everything that you do, everything that you basically say, wear, do, whatever, is looked through to the eyes of, am I going to stumble? I'm going to use you Sunday. Am I going to stumble my sister or brother Sunday? Am I going to cause them hurt or pain by wearing my pants or this shirt? Am I gonna, if I say something, is that gonna hurt someone? Is that gonna cause them to leave God because of what I said? Mm-hmm. So I am in charge of whatever Sunday sees me do in her reaction. I am in charge of her reaction. Mm-hmm. So if she leaves God because I decided to wear my lovely 10-inch heels, then that is my problem, not hers. Mm-hmm. Growing up, I thought this was my, again, our parents are our first, from what I see, our parents are our first gods. Mm-hmm. We understand, we do the things to make them happy.
Mhm.
We take everything they say as law.
Mhm.
And we do, again, we need to praise them, whatever, to make sure everything's going well. Because if our parents are not happy, then we're not having a happy day, right?
Yeah, they are everything.
Right.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
So when your parents are telling you, like right now it's nighttime in Atlanta, okay? But your parents tell you that the sun's gonna kill you and the sun's gonna give you cancer, you run from the sun,
Absolutely.
okay?
I'm running.
I'm running, right? I'm never going outside in sunlight. I'm gonna wear a hat, I'm gonna cover myself up, all those things. Yes, the sun can give you cancer, but there's other layers around that, right? So it's not a complete not true, but at the same time, it's not completely true either, right? And I'm using that as an example because growing up in this organization, everything I was taught was wrong, okay?
Listen, and you say this organization, so I have to ask, can we talk about the
We can
organization?
talk about.
What organization are you speaking of?
So I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
I grew up knocking on your door on Sunday morning while you're trying to cuddle with your boo. Okay.
My mom was slamming the door and like,
Yes,
ain't
I
nobody
was
home. Okay.
I would see y'all peek through like this and stand there and go, they don't want God no more. Y'all gonna die. Yeah. I was that person on Saturday and Sunday morning knocking on your door.
And it was that serious. It was
it
that
was
serious
that
that
serious.
you
It is
really
that
felt
serious.
like you were healing us, like knocking
Yes.
on our doors and trying to get us to learn the message.
I was told that I was supposed to, you're supposed to come to us because we have the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And so since you don't want the truth, you're gonna die in Armageddon. Period. Point blank. Have a good day.
Strong right there.
Right. Exactly.
Strong.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that
Right,
was
wow.
something. My goodness.
So
That
have a good
part.
day. Bye.
Jeez.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about, about the organization. Like you said, this is what y'all did on Saturday mornings. That was the message behind it. What was the belief system behind it?
So I grew up drinking all the Kool-Aid. Okay. I did, and that comes from another cult thing too. Y'all won't know about Jim Jones, but yes, I grew up because this is pre-internet. Okay, so there was no Googling anything. All right. All I had was what my parents told me and what the Bible and what the organization and people around me had told me. So this is why your environment is so important, because your environment will help you mold your brain. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
So, I grew up a pastor's daughter. They called them elders. I was an elder's daughter. My mother's a pioneer, which is a missionary. So, and we were very quote unquote high ranking in the organization. So therefore, I'm looked up to. I'm the first one wearing heels. If Angela's doing it, it must be okay. Girl, when first time I wore heels in the organization, because I wear 9 and 10, okay? I have a big foot, huge foot.
Listen, me too. I wear 10.
Okay, now I know who I'm shopping with, okay?
Baby.
All right.
Yes.
There ain't too many sisters with me.
Okay.
What you got in your closet? Anyway, we can trade later.
Right.
When I hit 9, 10 and a shoe size at basically 10 or 11 years old, at that point in time, there were no flats. So I had to come into church with a heel. Girl, you would have thought that, I came in there butt naked. All my friends were, oh my God, Angela's heels. All their parents pull my mother to the side. Why is Angela wearing heels? Yada, yada, yada. Now I got to explain to my children why they can't or whatever. Like there's a whole congregation meeting on what me. Exactly. So I was always the first. Growing up, I wanted to be a coroner. Okay, you asked little Angela what she want to be, what she want to grow up. I want to be a coroner. I want to die. Yeah, I am. I'm a goth. I'm a little goth. I'm a little goth. I like it. I just want to operate on dead people, see what's going on. Like I was just wanting to see. Oh, that's how you died. It's a bullet right there. So sad. Right. Yeah, that was my dream job. Okay.
Yes.
All right. But
Somebody's gotta do it.
somebody's got to do it.
Listen, Dr. G, medical examiner.
That's
Okay.
me. I love that show.
I wanted to do that too, but
Oh, see?
I got another twin in here. Yes.
Questions. I have so many. Okay.
So growing up, but of course we grew up thinking that the world's coming to an end and there's gonna be a paradise on earth. So decisions, right? I grow up. I had all A's in school. I graduated with a 3.8. We don't go to college at this time.
Okay.
The elders of a congregation pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, no, you don't need to go to college because this is before 2000. So at this point, Y2K is really big. I graduated in 1999. So 6 months before Y2K is really big. The world's coming to an end. Credit cards, remember that credit cards are not going to work.
Nothing's gonna work.
Nothing's gonna work.
Gonna end. Yeah.
Plane's gonna fall down. This was great timing for the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead, did not go to college, of course, because that was shunned upon, looked down upon in the organization. They literally told you can't go to college. And there's reasons for that. We put a pin in that. But number 2, go be a pioneer. So here I am, volunteering my time, being a missionary for 90 hours a month. 90 hours a month. That's more than your job, right? Okay.
Especially when I don't get paid.
And I don't get paid, okay?
Yeah.
90 hours a month doing door-to-door witnessing. I became a missionary and I
Wait a
started.
minute, hold on. Wait, hold on. It's just registered.
Go ahead.
We just downloaded
Go ahead.
to me that you just said 90 hours a month.
Mm-hmm.
Going
Free.
door to door.
Mm-hmm.
And
Free.
People do they want
Mm-hmm.
for real?
For real.
Free.
For free.
I think I said that 6 times.
That's a damn part time.
Baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need to get paid in every aspect.
They just recently dropped it down to 50 hours, or I think 60 hours a month now, but woohoo. Anyway.
They're being generous. Okay. Okay. Wow.
So I'm doing that full time. I become a missionary. I go down into like one of those small towns in middle Georgia.
Okay. Smaller than Macon.
Smaller than Macon.
Okay.
This is a one traffic light, one McDonald's town. And I start pioneering there. I start being a missionary there too. I'm still driving about 30 minutes, 45 minutes to Macon, so I can work a part-time job at a gym. Unbeknownst to me, that's what saved my life, is working out. I had already developed the bug for fitness, but me seeing that I'm getting stronger, being stronger, helped me see, wait, hold up, I can, subconsciously, it wasn't very conscious then, I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I always say that God always gives you but there's also an opposite end of the coin too. There's also something pulling on the opposite side of everything. Even in this current political system, there's always something pulling on the opposite side.
Yes.
We see one side, that's fine. There's another pull on the other side, okay? So I did all that, went to Pioneer School. That was supposed to get me to go into our Vatican. We have a thing called Bethel, which is similar to the Catholic version of Vatican. That's where that's where the books are made. That's where the governing body governs, and they tell us the rank and file what to do, what's good, what's not good, what have you. So I was trying to be on my path to marry me a Bethelite girl and go to Bethel and be, that girl, okay? All right, just that wife, all right? I don't know how much I can say here.
Wait, just that wife.
Just that wife, just a wife, that's it.
Okay.
That was all, that was my path. Thank God I didn't do that. Anyway, lo and behold, before my 21st birthday, I found the penis and got delivered. And got kicked out of the church.
Oh my. Delivered me in so many ways.
So you had sexual intercourse and got kicked out of church. So it's no redemption. It's no coming back from that.
How did they find out?
Right.
I mean,
Let me tell you the story. Because we're in a high control, this again, high control organization, we're told to tell on everybody.
Oh man. Somebody
So-
snitched?
Of course somebody snitched.
Oh.
And of course it was my bestie that was doing the same damn thing. Okay? But she got mad at me for something. We came to visit Midtown in Atlanta, and something happened, but we both had little guy friends at the time, right? But when, I guess she was still mad at me, so she told on me and said, now by this time, subconsciously, I'm already doing it. In my head, God made the penis and vagina to have fun, right? And this is fun. This feels good. It has fun. And yeah, I'm here. Okay. I'm happy. This makes me happy, right? God wants me happy, right? That's my thinking. Okay. So therefore, I'm going to get happy.
There you go. I'm with you. Let's be happy. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me be happy.
Be
Okay.
happy. Be happy.
All right.
Hey.
So when she told on me, by this time I was already done. I didn't understand at the time the cognitive dissonances of I'm doing all this work,
Okay.
but at the same time I needed to be free. Set me free. Go ahead.
So let me get this straight. You working 90 hours a month, okay? and you can't have sex,
I'm not married.
and all this free labor that they gonna get, they didn't kick you from doing.
Not yet. So yeah, but
Okay.
so when they
And
found
how
out,
old are you at this time?
I got disfellowshipped 3 weeks before my 21st birthday.
So you didn't leave. They actually removed you.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. How did that go?
Very badly.
Okay.
Remember, my parents are very high up in the church.
Yeah.
They have this thing called judicial committee, but Jehovah's Witnesses believe they're not no longer part. They're not part of this world.
Okay.
So they do their policing with in house. Okay. So remember, this is my church that I grew up with. So I know everybody. Everybody's known me since I was.
Is this all Jehovah's Witness church or just yours?
No, this is all, most of them, all of them. Now, some of them are very lenient, like the elders or the pastors are more lenient than others. Because I was an elder's daughter, they had to set an example.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Remember, everybody's behind me. All the kids are looking up to me. So therefore, I gotta be set an example.
Okay.
So that she told on me. The elder came up to me and said after the meeting, Sister Emery, we need to talk to you. I go, okay. And he asked me, what's going on? Do you know, whatever? And I was like, we set up these meetings, and so there's at this point, there's 3 judicial meetings I have to go through. One where they sit down and read the Bible verses about the sin that I committed and why in the Bible this is wrong, because Jehovah's Witnesses take pride in reading the actual Bible and going word for word, thou shalt not kill, so I shouldn't kill anyone. That's why that blood transfusion thing, most people know that Jehovah's Witnesses don't take blood transfusions. There's only like 1 or 2 scriptures that say do not eat the blood. That's where they get that from.
Okay.
So it's very literal. It doesn't mean nothing about your life. So it is looked to as a good thing when you die because you did not take a blood transfusion in this organization. Okay? I've had my friend's mother died because she didn't take blood. Literally, the doctor's like, I can do it without no one knowing. No.
Because you know, and your belief is such that you would probably kill yourself that you knew.
No, that there's always somebody in the room watching, and it's looked to be support. Sunday's being support, but actually they're telling, because they can look, somehow none of they look at the charts. They have a hospital liaison committee. It's a whole thing. Anyway, so we're encouraged on telling on each other.
They're in on it together.
Right.
Got you. Okay.
So when she told on me, finally at this point, I didn't care. I had started a new job in Atlanta, my dream job being a personal trainer. I had gotten with a new boyfriend. Turns out he's a hip hop producer now. And they basically in these meetings asked me how many times. I remember, I'm 20 years old, three grown men in the room by myself. My parents are not in the room. They're asking me how many times, who initiated, how many times an orgasm, how many times. Oh, it get deep.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
None of your business.
Oh no, I had, and at that point, because I had drunk the Kool-Aid, I thought God had already talked to the elders, so therefore I need to confirm it.
Right. So you had to
Like
say
you
how
gotta
many.
confess, yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
I'm literally sitting there telling them how many times I got disfellowship in August, September. That's right. So I got disfellowship in August. That's another story. So I lost my virginity in May. So between May and August, how many times I've had sex, who initiated, oral, all that stuff. Like they got deep, like almost what color my lips are. Okay, like, well, yeah. Let's just. And I answered that.
Right. Like, what kind of feeling did you? I mean, I guess you was. Oh my God.
At the time, I thought because God sees
doing
all,
right.
I
Right,
thought
that you doing
I
the
was
right
doing
thing.
right. Now I know y'all some nasty efforts, and y'all just want to know, yeah. Because literally when I told him, they asked me how many times I've had sex in those 3-4 months. They said over 5, over 10. When I went over 50 or 60, I'm like, I don't know, because I was having my fun.
Don't stop, get it, don't stop. Okay, all right.
Riding my pony. Okay. Y'all edit, need to edit out of here.
Hey.
Okay. My hormones were hormoning. Okay.
Amen. Mine's still hormones.
Mine too. Amen. All right. So when he asked me, I told him, he says, well, over 50? I said, I don't know. Literally, that brother went and choked on his water. In my head, I'm like, you married, you're not getting it?
Not.
And now I understand it as a married woman, but still, it's just like, oh. So they can, at that point, it was literally, the choice was me staying in Macon, Georgia, or moving up here. I started, and God works in mysterious ways. Spirit works in mysterious ways. The next day, this is Sunday night, that Monday morning, I started my job at LA Fitness.
Oh.
And in my head,
Toodaloo.
and that's exactly, in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to drive from Macon to Atlanta every day to start a job when I got somebody I can stay with right here. I don't care if he's a man or not. I already told him, I already arranged it. And sure enough, I just said, I got to go to work tomorrow. And in my head, that's all it was.
Okay.
I forgot about the disfellowshipping. I forgot about the whole family getting cut off. And at this point, I can't tell my family. I can't tell anybody. That's that control again. I'm not supposed to say bye. They want you to come. They want you to come to that meeting so they announce you. So even in that meeting that they announce you, they literally, hey, Sunday, how you doing? Before it, but after Angela Anne-Marie is no longer Jehovah's Witness. Now it's this. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Oh.
Yeah. I can't. She's dead to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
In that
So
same moment.
Once you get this fellowship, that's it. Anytime before that, it's still
We're good.
But once you get this fellowship, everybody just cut off. Cut off.
Until
everything that you know,
everything.
that you lived and grew up in, is just done.
Everybody, everyone, my parents, my besties, everybody, done.
Wow. How was that like coming from that? That's a quiet place to be.
I'm a very vocal person, if you hadn't noticed. So I had already been.
Not even a little bit.
Not in the mornings when we talk, but most times I'm a very vocal person. I had already started making friends. So for me, I had already had a group of people up here in Atlanta and a support system, very new support system, but a big support system in Atlanta that a lot of these people I still talk to this day. But again, for those who are not, and that's the reason I created the Exodus group, because once you get that whole support, like again, my parents didn't come to my wedding 4 years ago. That's how deep ingrained this is, okay? But if you don't have, you can't make social skills outside the organization while you're in the organization. So you can't really make friends if you follow the rules. You can't really make friends outside the organization.
Right.
Okay? You can't, and while you're in the organization, this is your only community. So when this community comes off, the control is, now you can't talk to these people. Now these people you're told these people are bad. So now where do you start?
Right.
And so the controllers say, I want you to come back.
Right. So you can repent and refresh yourself.
So you can go back if you cut off the outside world.
If I could, before I got married, I could go back if I stopped having sex. And one, and number two, yeah, I gotta be, be a good girl again.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, wait a minute. So you need to tell me once you grown. You still can't.
No.
You still can't handle sex?
Until you're married.
Not until I get this ring on my finger. There's literally women I've known and grew up with in this organization that she first didn't get married till she was 64 years old. 64 years old.
So she wasn't having no sex.
No,
Girl,
she was a pioneer. She was a missionary, and I know she was. She was, similar path as me.
Missionary style. I'm sorry. Baby.
Missionary, dog is.
Reverse cowgirl.
Okay, because I'm not missing out.
Let's go to some music.
She said it right.
I want to dive into some stuff. We got a lot to unpack.
We're gonna
here.
take a little break. We're gonna be right back. We'll see y'all in a minute. 5101.9 Atlanta Radio. We're here with my girl Angie B. We'll be back, y'all.
This the flavor.
Yes. And we're back. It's the Flaava on 5101.9 Atlanta Radio. And if you just tapped in, we are here with my girl Angie B, life coach. She got her own nonprofit, the Exodus Group, and maybe when I tell you she tapping in, she enlightening us, okay? We being heavily enlightened. I'm sitting here with my sis Tiny Tanya and the real Sean D.
Listen.
We learned
Let's-
some stuff.
We
We
learned
learned
it
it.
today, baby. We learned it today.
Learning today.
You know what I mean?
Okay, my question, because I want to go back a little bit.
Okay.
With you being in that organization, that's your norm for
That's-
you.
Yeah.
Before you even know what's going on in the outside.
Mm-hmm.
what was something that you found joyful in that without knowing what's going on outside?
There's a good and this is a good and positive and negative. The one thing I do miss, kinda, is that if you're in this organization, automatically I trust you. All you had to say was
trust factor.
all you had to say was just your Jehovah's Witness.
Regardless of if you knew them, if you knew anything
I
about
don't-
them, it doesn't matter.
Worldwide, I'm a JW. Come into my house, you can yada yada yada. Now we can touch about the CSH cases later on, but that's a good and bad because they worse than the Catholic Church. I claim that. Real talk, and that's the reason why. But because of that openness, I miss that part. But it's also love bombing, which is another symptom of the BITE model: behavior control, information control, thought control, and emotional control. And that emotional control, that automatic love, I do miss. But at the same time, now, in the world, quote unquote, you have to get to know people, and I think that's a good thing to understand who someone is instead of just going, "Hey, how you doing?" As soon as you meet somebody. So yeah, I will say that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if that's your normal life, you don't really know anybody. Like anybody that's restricted to anything, you don't know. What they say, like the lid on the jar.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So how was that when you discovered? Well, clearly we know.
Clearly. Okay, before the break, we
Right.
Kilo in the house.
But how did you, what was your first reaction to see other kids, or what was that for you?
I mean, I went to school. I mean,
So
I did.
You weren't confined.
I wasn't
to
confined.
a school.
That's the only thing Jehovah's Witnesses are more of a high control organization because we do live in the world, but we're quote unquote no part of it. So I did go to school. I did have friends, but I could never go over their houses.
Yeah.
I could. If me and Sunday were friends at school, hey, we were friends at school. That was it. I couldn't go to our house and chill. If we had to do homework, we had to do it at library. The library. There was no hanging out. I definitely couldn't go to Sunday's birthday party. I couldn't celebrate their birthdays.
Right, as a child, how did that make you feel though?
Oh
You
my-
see birthday parties, you see Christmas, you see
They do stuff in
gatherings,
the
you see
school.
everything,
Yeah.
right? Valentine's Day, Halloween, and you guys are in school, you guys are active, but you cannot participate.
Did
At
you
all.
have your own holiday celebrations?
The only holiday we actually had, quote unquote, is the memorial of his death, which is morbid. Again, remember, it's the same time around Easter. So when everybody's celebrating Easter, that day before whatever, they fall the full moon, is they celebrate the day of Jesus' death.
Okay.
They don't celebrate his risen.
I was gonna say, is it the rebirth?
No.
Oh, it's the actual
I said
death.
his death. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
No. Easter is his risen. No, we celebrate his death. Right. And I keep saying we sometimes, but yeah, they celebrate his death. So
I mean, it's a part of you. It would only be natural for you to say we because
Yes.
it's been a we.
it's
for,
been
for how long?
I've been out longer than I've been in now, but
Okay.
for 20 years of my life, or maybe 25, because
That's how you grew up.
that's how I grew up. One and two, I didn't take the time to do the work until about 5 or 8 years after I got out.
Got you.
So I
Okay.
spent time after coming out still believing that I was wrong, still thinking that I was a sinner, still thinking that God hated me for having sex, even though he created a penis and a vagina. So
Well, he created it for something. It was happiness.
It was happiness, okay. joyful. And so it took me a long time for me to start doing that work and unpacking what the organization, what was true, what was not true. And that took another whole turn because, goodness. But to answer your question about school, yeah, I felt like I could never do anything.
Right.
And that's 12 years of school that, every birthday, every Christmas, I can't go to no Christmas events. If you're doing a Christmas caroling or whatever, I gotta sit out. I mean, think about it. All the plays and stuff were mostly holiday plays.
Right. Yeah, they were holiday. Yeah.
So I'm sitting at the office.
So this is your life, though, right? You don't know anything but, right? You don't know anything but not to do, right?
Right.
How does that make you sad if you don't know anything different? Is it because you see the other children?
I want to, and of course the kids
Got
want.
you.
The kids go. The kids gonna bring you a cake. Hey, you want this cake?
Yeah.
Hey, Christmas. I brought you a Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take it.
Right.
Wow.
Me and my cousin were talking to them a few years ago because, again, same thing with my rest of the family. Well, a lot of my family are not witnesses, only my immediate family.
Okay.
So one of my cousins brought me a present. We were talking, and she's like, "When I brought you a Christmas present, and your dad, I gave it to my uncle, her dad, my dad, and I didn't know anything about this." She goes, "Yeah, I bought you a Christmas present," and they just set it back down and said, "No, she can't have it," and walked off. Unconsciously, we talked about it, of course, but she blamed me. Like, she was not good enough. Like, in their heads, we were just not good enough to take their gift.
Wow.
Okay?
Everybody on every end of the spectrum.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So here I am out now. We're still not really close. I mean, we say, "Hey," and bye, and somebody died. Okay, cool. When somebody's getting married, great. But, there's that connection that's lost because we never really had it. And there's still that blame factor that I get why she has it. Because, you bought me a gift. I didn't know it, but, that I couldn't even receive.
Right.
So, yeah, there's a lot of abandonment, a lot of disconnect that I do still fight with a lot. Even, I noticed it, talking to my friend the other day, like, I want to be part of the group, but I'm real comfortable in the corner. Because I don't know how to, besides being loudmouth Angela after a shot,
Right.
I don't know how to, "Hey, hi, I'm Angela," it's just weird. So,
Yeah. So how did you handle that? You said that you were out for 8 or 9 years before you actually embraced it. So how did you handle that transition from Jehovah's Witness to mainstream?
a lot of alcohol.
I mean, that's
It was coke.
That's enough.
Wow.
This is sponsored by wine. Merlot was the wine champions. I love the blood of Christ, and it's the only time I love it. Okay, anyway.
and I drink it.
Right.
Okay.
It took a lot of steps. Like, okay, let's talk about sex first. Let's talk about sex, baby. Even though, like, that me and that boyfriend broke up, okay, I was still, having fun, which is what we do in the 20s, okay? Responsibly, of course. But I was still beating myself up for having sex.
Okay. Even though you were kicked out. Okay.
But again, God still doesn't like premarital sex, so therefore I am in my head still trying to deal with it. Even
Are
though
you trying to restrain yourself at all?
I was trying to.
Okay, but it wasn't working.
She was not. I can already tell. She was not.
I'm saying mentally, mentally, where you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wrong, right?
I don't want to do it.
Right, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna be the best at it. Okay.
Yes.
yes, and oh yes. Okay.
She's funny.
Yeah, I would try not to, of course, but that fine guy I met at the club was cute. And he said he gonna buy me some more wine. So how you doing?
Oh my gosh.
I
Cannot with her.
Nobody can. And you know what? I'm always too much at the nighttime.
I love
It's
it.
okay. Listen, so how does your past life connect with your now life? Like, what light have you pulled from that situation in order to help you, maintain and survive in this new era of your life, this elevation of transformation in your life?
One, there's always two sides to every coin.
Yeah.
Okay. I grew up believing that there would be nobody out here that would want quote unquote damaged goods. Okay. All right. I said quote unquote. I met my husband, and the first thing he said to me was, well, we were friends for a good long time before we started being partners or whatever, or intimate. But when I told him about my past or whatever, and he's got a very tight family, so it took him at least, we've been together 10 years. He probably didn't meet my mom till, after we got married. But I remember sitting down with him, telling him, you don't want damaged goods, yada yada yada. When am I down? One day when I was really down, and he looked at me and he said, "Girl, I don't don't want nobody with no experience. You got kicked out of a whole church for having sex. You the best. You A1. You the one I want. Your sex must be that good that you got kicked out of a whole. I said, you know what? Thank you. My sex is that good that I got kicked out of a whole church. Play with it. Let's go.
What do you say? Let them know.
So there's two ways you can look at this.
Yeah.
I can look at it as, God doesn't like this, I'm a sinner, yada yada, put myself down, or I'm the best there is. Let's go.
Yeah, he gave you that fire.
But now, and that's what I do. That's what I try to look at life. Is like, you know what? Hey, there's a positive. But there's two different ways we can look at this.
Yeah.
How can we use this for our benefit?
Mm-hmm.
How can I? And there's a way to benefit from this somehow. Like I said, there's always opposing sides.
Yeah.
We can look at the negative side, or we can look at how this benefits us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna move forward. And I hope you look at what's gonna benefit us, because I'm not gonna put myself down anymore. I've spent 20 years putting myself down.
Right.
I ain't got time anymore. I gotta keep rising on up.
Right.
Rising.
Okay, so how did you build your social circle, your support system out here?
So that first boyfriend, the producer, we dated for about 8 or 9 years, off and on. And all of his friends, all those women, all those people, Spirit gave me everybody around the time.
Always do, lining right on up.
Like there's at least 3 or 4 people that got my back from that generation. That if I need something right now, or like even now, like because I don't know, because I'm still kind of like this with people. I really am.
Right.
And they'll kind of go like, no, I don't like that person, da 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 da. And I'll say, okay, now put a pin in it in my head and just play around, just kind of notice what they're seeing. Still be my crazy self. Still be me. Because, because I'm so trusting, because I'm so honest, people do try to take advantage of that. Okay, fine. There's a level of that I kind of got to eat up. All right, fine. But I am building my backbone now because I have that circle. Half of them from Chicago. A lot of people are from up top or from up north. They're not really, A lot of people I hang around are from either Flint, Chicago, New York. So they kind of come with that. Nah, she ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh?
So they're very protective.
They're very protective of me.
Yes.
And that's how that kind of happened. But naturally now I got a big circle. They're not big, but my tight circle's really tight.
Strong circle.
And then I add on after that, and I just kind of see who they gravitate to, and they'll tell me. I do trust them to tell me, okay, I don't know if I like that person, or who's that, and why they here, what we using them for, what business do they have, okay, yada yada yada. So I love that about my circle now. I'll just ask them, hey, I want you to hang out with somebody, and they'll see them like,
Put them to the test.
Yeah. Right.
But because of that, you got to be like that.
Yeah.
Because of how you grew up, because that's still a part of who you are.
It's still
Can't
part
take
of
that from you. Yeah.
Right, and it's gotten better, but I don't think it's ever going to go away. And I think that's one thing about the Exodus group I have to tell people is that, you know what, when my vice president says we have a disability, and I heard, we have a different ability, but there's some things that we're never going to quote unquote outgrow. Yeah. I'm going to always be that free spirit that, kind of do too much, whatever, because I've been in the box for so long that, you know what, we're going to be bouncing, okay?
Right.
And
Like I noticed your 12-inch heels, okay? and then when you said that you were in a box and that because I was like, why is she wearing 12-inch heels up in here? But it's just us, okay? Now I understand, because you were not able to do those things.
Right.
Right? And so I see the freedom.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so, I peeped that a little bit, because I was like, she wearing the hell out of them too. Baby, I'll be toppled over, even trying to stand up, okay? I'll be on the floor, okay? So she wearing the hell out these size 10, 12-inch heels. Absolutely. Yeah.
She got to be a free spirit now, baby.
She's living, and I absolutely love it.
I met your husband, and I like the support that I see in him that he has for you, and that's really dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's dope.
Nice.
Shout out to you, hubby.
Devon, shout out Devon. We love you, Devon. Burn it.
Listen, shout out.
So you are in recovery always, right?
Always, yeah.
Always. What's the most rewarding aspect of your recovery so far?
Being me.
Mhm.
Being able to be me.
Yeah.
Not having to ask too many people about what, like, I might check in with my husband. I might check with my bestie, see what, just see what they're going to say.
Yeah.
But if I still want to go jump down this window, look, my husband's the one to go, let me go ahead and just can I put a mattress down there first?
Because he already know you're gonna do it.
Right, he already know I'm going to do it. Why do you need to do this, Angela? Y'all, and if I got a good, best reason for it, okay, I'm about to, okay.
And that's support. That's sometimes
Right.
all you need. Somebody to catch you at the bottom, even if you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Listen, can I find my forever that's gonna throw a mattress out the window because I be jumping and I don't even knowing what's down there.
Right. I don't know what's down there.
And I'm like, I just hope somebody's gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oops, nobody did. Yeah.
But now I got a story to tell. And that's what I tell people too. I'm like, you know what? Now I got a story to tell. Yeah, I'm probably halfway down. I realized I shouldn't have. But you know what? Guess what happened? Now that I did that, now I met this person. If I didn't do that, I would have met that person. And that's kind of how my life goes
I
now.
love it. Yes.
So, yeah, it's a roundabout way, but it's my freedom. And it's a narcissistic religion.
Mm-hmm.
So I do pull a lot of narcissists.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, because that energy is still there, that I'm kind of quote unquote easy. And that's one thing that I developed the support system for, is because there's a lot of things that sometimes you just can't get rid of. But at the same time, you make yourself stronger.
Yeah.
I say, accept those part about yourself. Yes, work on it. But at the same time, like I said, get a team.
Yeah.
Like we do in business, right?
yeah.
If I'm not good at marketing, then go hire a marketer.
Correct.
If I'm not good at the money, then when you hire somebody with the money, they make them walk you through it. You might need to check behind them, make sure they ain't stealing behind you, but still,
Yeah.
Right.
we're going to hire somebody that's stronger in that area. And I kind of did that with my life, because now I'm just like, okay, even my friends like, who's that? No, you didn't talk about her 2 or 3 times. We haven't met her yet. Okay, all right, I'll invite her to the next party so y'all can see.
Okay.
And weed it out.
Right.
That's like a good support system with somebody to be like, that ain't them. That ain't it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
It's
Let's be
not
honest.
it, okay?
Mm.
Yeah. Just,
Look, while we being honest, let's go for a break.
Yeah.
Look,
We'll
DJ EJ, hit us with some music.
We'll be right back, y'all.
The
And we're
Flaava.
back. Welcome to the Flaava Radio Show. And tonight's show is sponsored by Bookstore Gallery, a creative home for artists, authors, poets, and community right here in Atlanta. If you need space to create and elevate, tap in with the Bookstore Gallery, 488 Edgewood Avenue. And also check out the second location on Nelson, right across the street from Atlantic, one of my favorite high elevated locations. Yes, and we are here with my girl, Angie V.
Atlantic is one of our sponsors.
Yes, Atlantic is one of your sponsors. Yes, indeed.
Y'all too. Okay. Hi, Atlantic. Hey, skills. Okay.
I just love your energy.
And
For
I
real.
know, it's just
Yeah.
so, girl, I thought I had some energy, baby. Like I said, twinning, okay? Because your energy, I think it usurps mine. It tops it definitely. And it's refreshing to see somebody that I can look at and be like, that's how they feel about me.
Right. Mine go, oh Lord, wait, she's coming? Okay.
Listen, so before the break, we were talking about your wonderful husband, right? And that you married 4 years ago? 4 years ago?
We married in 2001, so we'll be on our 5th year this year.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So to come to that place of marriage, right? After you've done all this, you've found your freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You found yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How did you develop that relationship just with you so you could be comfortable enough to be married, to have a youth? You know?
Once I decided that, you know what, one, I'm not going back.
Mm-hmm.
And once I also decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna be me.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of easy. Now, he was a friend of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's my ex-boyfriend's friend, and it's a whole nother story. Anyway, they probably want to trip. They're not friends no more. They're not friends no more. But
Twist.
how we got here? That's how we got here. Don't mean the rest of it, but But he and I have been friends for a good long time because I was in the same friend group. And like I said, my friends are very protective of me, even then, now, what have you. And people come and go.
Yeah.
But I'm still developing a relationship with myself. I think that's a thing that you're never going to outgrow.
No.
You're going to always discover new things about yourself,
Oh,
new
yes,
growth about
definitely.
yourself.
Always evolving. of
Always
course.
evolving.
Yeah.
I'm evolving now in my billionaire B mindset. And that billionaire bitch right now. Okay, we're working on her. Okay, we developing her now.
I know that's right.
Still a little scary, looks a little unfamiliar because right now what happens is the marketing part triggers that watch trying to wait thing in me that I just, it literally turns my stomach.
Right.
But and that's why sometimes I hate marketing because it's like it goes back to that. So I
It
need
takes you back to that.
it takes me back there. So I have to put a new space.
Okay.
Okay, because
Ooh, that makes sense.
right. I have to create a new thing. So this like here or just talking to people, I can talk. I just can't go, hey, here's my business card. That is a whole trigger.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand that. Okay.
Because
Okay.
people are like, why don't you just get business cards? I'm sitting there going, no, I'm not about to just go, hey, to a stranger. Like I did that for 20 years. No. But once I decided to be me, and there was nothing wrong with me, I am perfect the way I am. Divine Spirit, Divine God made me who I am. He made me crazy.
Right.
He made me horny. He made me
Embrace it all.
and embraced it all.
Okay.
Okay, like I said, he created the penis and the vagina, so therefore it must need to be used. And it actually creates energy, babies. It helps birth a whole lot of things, metaphysically wise, spiritually wise, all the things.
Better.
It makes me feel better, and it's a stress reliever. Have a good day. Okay. Bye. I'm not stressed. Go find less somewhere else, okay?
Girl, your husband was
Hold on. Y'all didn't catch that scene. Y'all didn't catch that bar. So one more time, sis.
Oh, I said go find less somewhere else.
Go find less somewhere else. Y'all did not catch that bar. Go find less somewhere else.
You gonna showcase her next week on lyrical. Listen. She just had a bar.
I got one bar. That's it.
Okay,
less
a
somewhere
bar.
else.
Listen, don't be surprised now.
She used your bars over here.
No, go ahead.
She gonna borrow them.
Go ahead.
Go find this somewhere.
I think that's gonna be my motto for 2026.
That's the motto for 2026.
Go that way.
Baby, go find less somewhere else.
I am not here. I am not here to be less no more.
Baby, that's a word. That's a word. That's knowing your worth.
Yeah.
That's a word.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Go find less somewhere else. If you want less, if you want to play and trample and go somewhere else. That's a word. That's
It takes a lot to be there, okay? Because plenty of people, you're too much, you're too loud, you're too this. I'm like, I'm here. What do you want me to do? Like, I can go home, okay?
Right. Do you want me to
Because you invited me
myself?
because you invited me to the party. If it's a party or not, let's go.
We came to
That is
the
party.
Listen, we should have. Listen, on that note, I want y'all to go find less somewhere else because we popping right here on the flavor, okay? We're going to take a little break right now because I definitely want us to come back. We're going to go to Dish Diaries of a Diva. I definitely want us to come back and tap into the Exodus group and what you have going on there and your life coaching skills and everything you got popping right there. So right now, DJ, take us to my sister. Dish Diaries of a Diva.
Baby, it is definitely giving nibbling tonight.
Nibblings.
Okay, we nibbling, we chewing, we stomping. Okay, we're gonna eat it up in so many ways. Okay, listen.
I don't know.
I got my friend Angie B with me on Dish Diaries of a Diva tonight, along with my two sisters, Sunday Jones and Tiny Tanya, baby. So, the restaurant I'm showcasing tonight is Diablo's Barbecue. Listen, baby, you ain't had no barbecue till you step into Diablo's. First of all, it's different because it is Hispanic barbecue. They are, do it again. They are located at 733 Pleasant Hill Road. That's in Lilburn, Georgia, 30047. So, let me tell you, hands down, You walk in this place, you see the Hispanics, right? The Hispanics are not known for barbecue. They're definitely not known for good barbecue. They are known for a good grill on Buford Highway. Now, that's another story. But to have actual ribs, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, I'm talking about from a Hispanic place, and it's actually fall off the bone goodness. Mr. Diablo, whoever he is not playing, okay? So I had just about everything. They have brisket, they have ribs, they have sausages, they got macaroni and cheese, baked beans, they got greens. The list goes on, okay? Burrito tacos. Listen, tap in. Diablo's Barbecue. Like I said, they're on Little Burn, a little bit off the beaten path, off of it is 285, right off of 285, and it is delicious. Okay, it's a nice little spot. They're always grilling food. You see the smoke, you see the people around. It is definitely somewhere to go. Take your family, grab a meal on a Saturday or Sunday. That way you ain't gotta cook. Put it down. Okay.
What they got for me, Sean?
You know, I don't really think
I'm
they
gonna need
have
you-
anything for you.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm gonna
this
need
diaries
you
don't
to
have
bring
nothing.
some.
They will have some corn.
You know what? No, ma'am. No,
They got corn.
no.
They, you know.
I'm gonna need you to bring me some. I'm gonna need you to do 2 dish diaries at the same time.
You know what?
I'll
I'm
give you
going
some
to make a special vegan
Yes.
dish diary. Because let me tell
You
y'all.
need to be traveling with
Dish Diaries of a Vegan.
Yeah, dish diaries of vegan is going to be the name of it for that day. Okay? Let me tell you why. Because I actually go to these restaurants and I eat, everything that I say I'm eating, right? I do. And I have to make sure I'm not a vegan eater, right? I eat vegan food when I'm with you, okay?
Plant-based.
Plant-based, okay? When I'm with you. Mostly because that's what you eat. And I can eat anything. I just, if it's on the menu, I'm going to eat it. So, I'm a menu person. It don't matter where we go. I'll find something I like. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. But we're going to go. You're going to come with me. And we're going to showcase some vegan restaurants, okay? For a limited time, because I got to have my meat. I do. I sure do. And look at Sunday about to throw up. So just know we got that coming Sunday. With just me and you. Just me and you.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, baby. Listen, thank you
But
for
all you
listening.
gotta do is shout out to
Shout out to
All you gotta do is follow his page.
Yes.
And make sure if you need a videographer, photographer, make sure you tap in with Oon's eye. But tap in with Oon, follow his page so you can find out what all the plant-based restaurants are. Okay?
Plant-based
Just
restaurants.
tell us about mine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna get that. We got you, Oon. We got you, Oon. All right. This has been Dish Diaries of a Diva. Absolutely. Giving nibbling. Let's get back to Miss Angie B, baby. Because this topic, this whole vibe right here is something.
I was
Okay.
doing something.
Girl. Listen, I love every part of it, okay?
So Angie B, let's talk about the Exodus Group. The Exodus Group is the nonprofit that you founded, correct?
Yes.
And so let's talk about the Exodus Group and how you help people coming out of control religions.
So out of my story, because I spent about, 10 or 15 years after coming out, not understanding money, not understanding rent. And I don't want to say I was uneducated, let's call it that. Okay,
Yeah.
I won't say the D word.
Uninformed.
I was uninformed because, again, the world was coming to an end before I turned 20, 21, 40, whatever the hell. The world, so I didn't have to worry about credit. I didn't have to worry about money. God was going to take care of it anyway, okay? Heck, 2 weeks after I got disfellowship, 9/11 happened. Like, that was Armageddon for me,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So, and for a lot of people too, but in my mind, that was just, God was so mad at me for leaving that, okay?
He taking out other folks?
Everybody, he started
You
Armageddon.
powerful girl.
I
You taking
am.
out other folks
And
for you.
is.
Okay.
Hold on. Now I can say and is, okay? But yeah, at that time I was like, on the way back. Okay,
Yeah.
I was running like, you
That's
know,
heavy to
very.
think that people are actually dying because of the moves that you made.
That's exactly.
That
Yeah.
is heavy.
Yes.
That took a lot.
Yeah, that's
That's heavy.
That was a deep day with the Merlot. I'm trying to say wines. That's a lot of wines that day.
Okay.
Wow.
Multiple
Okay.
bottles. Didn't drive. And during that time, I spent a lot of time on people's couches.
Okay.
I call myself a homeless sexual.
If it had to do with you, it got to do with sexual. This I know. Okay. Absolutely. All right.
Y'all know that person that, you know, gives you the sex, but also just needs a house?
Yeah.
That was me for a period of time. Okay.
Will play.
I had a roof over my head. Okay. Hey, I kept the roof over my head. But jokingly, I call myself that. But at the same time, because I had no money management skills, I had no conversational skills. Like I was good worker. I'm a very good employee. Okay, I know how to show up to do my job, whatever. But that making friends thing was kind of hard. Camaraderie is very hard because I'm still reeling because I've lost everybody from everybody I know.
Yeah.
I can't just call my best friend from 9th grade and say, "Remember that day that?" Nope.
Is she not talking?
She's not talking to me.
So wait a minute. Is this okay? So the same best friend. Did she go back or did she continue on her path to have sex?
She's still in the organization to
Tell
this day.
her.
I don't care about it. Hold on. She's living a very miserable life right now. Okay, she can have it. She can
I'm
have
just
it.
thinking about if I couldn't talk to my best friend, I would totally be like, oh my God.
Lost.
And that's the.
But that wasn't really a good best friend. But I'm just saying,
But yeah.
to be disconnected from everything that you are and everything that you know,
Including
that
your
you
parents.
thought was sacred and right and
safe.
And safe, and that's the thing.
Your parents,
And
your
that's
friends,
the
your
point.
siblings, your what the?
Right.
It's like a pet.
It is. It is.
You know what I mean?
It is. It really is. It is. So I spent so much time not understanding a lot of stuff that when I finally woke up and actually realized this organization was telling lies and was changing the organization. Like, remember, we have our own Bible. Don't even get me on that thing. This not even called a Bible.
Wait a minute. I thought y'all had the King James version.
No, baby, we got the New World Translation.
Oh,
What?
what's
Exactly.
that? Oh.
Which, when I started going to church, my pastor had one. He just said, "Yeah, that's the only book that's not a Bible." And because the Jehovah's Witnesses remade that version.
Oh. Okay, they interpreted
their own thing. They don't call it a Bible, and I just realized that a couple of months ago. Like, wait, it's not even called a Bible. So therefore, this is not even God's
So it's a
word.
book.
It's a book, and we base.
So it's fiction. Okay, I don't want to say all that. All right.
I mean,
So as I'm deconstructing all of that, it takes a lot, and I'm just like, you know what? After I finally got through and was like, wait, I'm gonna it in the end, because my childhood, I was always taught, very much taught again, my parents. If you're outside of this organization, you're gonna die. That's just it. You're not gonna be successful. Like I thought I was gonna have 15 babies, have all the STDs, and live homelessly on the street because God doesn't love me anymore. And so now I live on purpose, even on social media, JW Exodus group on Instagram and on TikTok. But I live on purpose now to show that you can live happily outside this organization. You will find someone that's going to love you outside this organization. You'll find someone that's going to accept you for who you are outside this organization.
And that's why you're live, like full color.
Right.
Coming down the street, action.
Right.
This is who I am.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
This is why I am me.
But it's the freedom.
Yes,
it's
it is.
the freedom to be you. So that's great. You
so
know?
if I'm coming from a controlled religion and I'm looking for, like, I don't know what to do because I'm stuck. I didn't have no friends like you had because I ain't travel, right? So if I'm coming from a controlled religion, like, what does that look like for me? How do I get in touch with the Exodus group so I can figure out what are my next steps? Because in my mind, after what you just told me, it's like I'm out here just like
Yeah.
a little willow in the world with no nothing.
winging it.
Right.
You
You're
know
just
what I'm
winging
saying?
it.
Just winging and swinging.
Yeah.
So what do I do
With all the
if
wolves
I'm
around you
coming-
too, because the wolves are
Right,
hunting you.
right. 'Cause
Okay.
they know, because if you weak,
Yeah,
they know.
they know.
If you
Right.
don't know,
They prey on that.
if I see somebody
Mhm.
it's the easy. It's
Mhm.
like, oh, they don't know what you doing over here. What you doing over here?
Right.
Right.
Like why you in this space? So you
Yeah.
can tell. You know what I'm saying? You're not from this space. So what does that look like for somebody that is looking for like help? Like I need some help so I can figure out what this looks like for me. I'm leaving. I done left everything, or they done kick me out or whatever, and now I need to move forward with my life. What does that look like?
So we just our website is newly up, theexodusgroup.org. That is new and it's up online. You can chat with us there. You can also find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I am not on X. We're not getting on X. I don't have the capacity. At JW Exodus or Exodus JW on all social media platforms. We're starting this year. We're going to start hosting events, just gatherings, just to get together every 2 to 3 months. And I say, if you're in that space, just show up. Just show up to say, hey, Angie, I'm here. And, you know, we'll hold your hand as you introduce yourself to people. We'll be around other ex-Jehovah's Witnesses or even other ex-high control organizations, because there's more other high control organizations than just us.
Yeah,
yeah,
I was gonna
Yeah.
say when you did the walk
Mhm.
for the Exodus, when you did the walk, and I met other ladies that were coming from controlled religions, and it just blew me away. And I was just like, wow, like this is real.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is real.
And this is
And
not
I'm
a
like,
go ahead.
wow.
And it's not about against God either. Like I think a lot of black folks think that I'm against God. No, if you want to find God, go find God. Okay, find him, have him, love him, Okay, fine, cool. But it's on Sunday.
Sound like me.
but what I want is that for you to be able to be you without having those without having all these rules, regulations, and restrictions on what length your skirt size has to be, or you know, I can't go to school. Like now, the witnesses are saying that you can go to school now. They just changed that like 8 months ago.
To college.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can go to college now.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, okay, what about those, including me, that couldn't go to college, that stopped their whole lives to go pioneer?
Well, it's not 1999 anymore. Why
True.
are they not going to college?
Well, that's the other thing, because Jehovah's Witnesses beforehand.
Uh-huh.
Well, I had to say that. Think about it. College makes you learn how to think and ask questions.
Right.
You learn how to think and ask questions. Guess what you're gonna do?
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna start thinking and asking questions about this, because that's one thing I did get, and even in school. In school, it was one answer. At church, it was another answer. And I'm an all A student, so why didn't it? And it never occurred to me why these two answers never meshed. Because the sky's blue here, the sky's blue in Thailand, right?
No, it's orange.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
Thinking about how when I was a little girl going to Baptist church, and I couldn't wear pants, and I had to dress different, and I couldn't watch this, and I couldn't do that, and I was just like, whew, but I didn't come from that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, why?
Right.
Why I can't do that? You a boy? You a this? You a that? I'm like, no, I just
want some pants.
You know what I'm saying? Just like pants. And for a long time, I strayed away from church because I was like, yeah, I ain't got no time for that. So I was out here trying to find myself. I've been a Buddhist. I done went to the masjid. I'm trying to figure out like what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Really,
So I'm very non-religious.
Me too. Yeah.
However, I do love God. I go to church. You know, the kids go to church, but they gonna come as they are. However they feel like dressing today.
Right.
That's what they're gonna wear. And as long as they ain't looking like they just some homeless kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like
I
you
just
just rolled out the bed.
what they like. You just rolled out the bed like you just
Wash your face.
You know what I mean?
Brush your teeth.
Have some good hygiene. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, so I can't. You know what I'm saying? I could never imagine like living 20 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm like, wow, that's something. And then, because if you come from that, like you said, and then, like, where's your help? Your help is the Exodus group.
Yeah.
So tap in. You know what I mean? Tap in if you're trying to get away from your control situation.
I have a quick question, Angie. How many people would you say the Exodus group has helped leave their organizations so far? Approximately.
Approximately right so far, I've housed at least 5 people
Okay.
coming out and that needed a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Housing is one of the things I would love to have, like a group home or like a hotel or something where people could get that,
Yeah.
you just have a safe place.
You have
Be able
people
to
at
go
your
somewhere
own
and be
safe
safe.
Right now,
Yeah.
where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
But about 10 to 20 so
Okay.
far.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really leaving because I'm not going to force you to leave,
Mm-hmm.
but it's that support coming out. So you've already left.
Yeah, you left.
You've already gone.
And I'm here to help you.
Right. I'm here to help you
Right.
re-educate and re-educate yourself coming out of the high control
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, I can't just go out and hug everybody at little 5 points. Okay? No.
No, you're gonna get stabbed.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Right. Okay. And that was me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, wait. Hold
Don't
on.
touch him.
Okay. Wait. Why is that? Ew, like, especially on water. Right. So learning those boundaries, but being okay and knowing that being okay with the, like, even like today when you text me, there's a whole side of me like, I'm late. Yeah. I said, no, stop that train of thought. That's okay. You're all right. She's just making sure you're on time.
Right.
That's just it. But my train of thought still goes left on, she's not happy. People pleasing, of course. I want to make sure that,
everything's okay.
right, everything's okay. I'm not stumbling you. I'm not making you mad. All this stuff when that person's in control of their own anger.
Correct.
I can't control what makes Sunday mad. Okay? Now, I might have something to do with it. I might need to take responsibility. Sorry, I have on a purple shirt today. But after that, I did not know that purple made you mad? No. Maybe next time you just say, hey, Angela, don't wear purple tomorrow. Okay, fine. That's it.
Right. Next time be on time or something like that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then it just needs to go from there.
It needs to go from there.
Right.
So and that's that grown up responsibility, but also learning that, honoring that child side of me. It takes a lot sometimes. A lot of times I'm just like, okay, let me just go nurse my child side. I just have a soft toy I sleep with. I have a Bucky. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna nurse her for today. What do you need? What do you need? What support do you need today? Talk to a friend, color, what have you, color my coloring book, and then move on.
Let's talk about the coloring book. Radiate naturally.
So Radiate Naturally is my fitness business. I again, like I said, working out did help me see how strong I was, especially since I was bench pressing about 150 and squatting about 600.
Oh, you strong.
I was strong.
Oh, honey.
I was strong. I was trying to be a power lifter at one point in my life. And I love when we're able to love our bodies where we're at. I am professionally a nudist. I love being naked. And who knew?
No, you're not surprised.
Let me tell you, me too.
Me,
I don't even care. Baby, I don't even care what size I am.
It don't matter about
I'll
size.
be hot.
Right. It's my body. I'm okay. Okay. But I want us to be able to love our bodies where it's at. Yes, we might need to improve it. Maybe we'll get some fupas out. Maybe we want to tone it up. That's fine. But we're in, this is the ship that I'm in right now. And I'm going to love it where it is.
There you go.
Thighs might rub together. Fupa might be fupaing. Okay, booty might be flat. That's fine. I'm going to love it for where it is because I got it. And so I've developed this coloring book to help us love ourselves and appreciate our bodies where it is today. And moving forward.
There's a picture of me in there, ain't it?
It is. I saw you, girl. I saw you, girl. All right. There you go right there.
I can't.
I swear. It's actually a really good color book. I have it, and it's
I need
color.
one.
Taking mine off of it,
I
just
cramp. Yes.
Look at that.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a good coloring book to, it has some positive words in there for you. And so it's something good. You get a little irritated, just pick up the book, get you some color.
Listen, my son just bought me some crayons.
Go ahead and start filling it in, you know what I mean?
Some new crayons, absolutely.
We're going to take a quick break right quick. You are listening to the Flaava Radio Show with Sunday Jones, Tiny Tanya, and Sean D, and our exclusive guest, Angie B. And DJ EJ, take us out one time.
And we're back on the Flaava with the ladies of 101.9 Atlanta Radio and our special guest, Miss Angie B. be in the building.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
No, do it like you did.
Hey, girl. Hi.
That part.
So you have the coloring book.
I have the coloring book now.
She has a coloring book now.
You have the Exodus group helping people coming out of control religions, but you are also a life coaching trainer.
Yes.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
Oof. Everything's about, like I said, everything's about changing how we look at things. See, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Because a lot of times, and I'm going to say it's something that kind of happened with one of my participants with the Exodus group, but similar story with our bodies, because a lot of times when we carry weight, the weight that we carry in our bodies is a lot of trauma sometimes. Even like right now when I talk to my clients and new clients, I ask, what is the weight protecting you from? For me, yes, it might not be, a lot of weight, quote unquote, but I'm carrying weight right now that's protecting me from my success, because I was scared to be successful. Now I'm realizing my bank account needs to have more zeros in it so I can get to Thailand. So therefore, forget it. Let's go.
Talk about it.
I need more commas in my bank account so I can go to Thailand. Okay.
In my bank account.
Commas in my bank account.
Some bars right there. Yes.
Bar them too. What I specialize in is that change of thought. So let's talk about one of the ladies participants for the SS group. Her mother died from not having blood. Okay. As you know, Jehovah's Witnesses do not accept blood transfusions. Period. Point blank. Right now, they will say they accept fractions or whatever, but that rules changed about 8 years ago, which is funny because what if your brother died the day beforehand and the Watchtower changed it 2 days later? You kind of, yeah.
All right. Feel some kind of way.
Yeah, just a little bit,
Okay.
So anyway, her mother passed on, and she blamed her dad for not taking care of her mother. She was younger when this happened, and she saw the interaction. She laid there with her mom, and she took her last breath. It was very challenging for her. I get it, and she's mad at her father. She carried that hate and that hurt from her father for a long time until she got married. Like we say, things kind of change once you go through the same situation. Now she's sick. Now she's not a witness at this point, so she can take blood or what have you, but her husband took care of her and not the kids. The kids were at grandma's house or, somewhere else they were taken care of, but, husband was there to take care of her at the time.
Yeah.
And so later on after her sickness, we were talking and she was still mad at her dad carrying that torch. And I said, who does your husband take care of when you're sick? Does he take care of you or the kids? If he has $5 and you're sick and you cramping, let's say just cramps, and you need your go-to, your chocolate bars, and the kids need, I don't know, their chocolate bars. Who he buying chocolate bars for? She goes, he buying it for me. I said, why? Because he said, because if I'm not happy, the whole house ain't happy. I mean, the kids gonna find some chocolate, yeah, right.
They got scraps.
They got some, right. But I'm gonna need mine, right? I said, now what do you think your dad was doing with his wife? And she got quiet. She goes, he was honoring her wishes. I said, yeah, your mother was a devout Jehovah's Witness. She wasn't gonna take no blood either way.
Right. So even if
There
he
was
made
nothing
her,
that he
tried to
could've
make
done.
her, she would have fought him.
Exactly. Your
So
mama was.
He was doing what she wanted.
He was doing what she wanted. And literally the relief and the, oh my God, Angie. I'm like, yeah. Like the forgiveness that she had to go give to herself. That aha moment that she had there was like, oh, wait, and now you see it. Like, he's taking care of his wife first. I say that to say we all have that one moment that we kind of need. She probably needs to switch it just a little bit, not a lot. There's two sides to every coin. Just share a little bit, and maybe it looks completely different. And now you're looking at it from a different angle. So now what I do is, in any situation, where's your power?
Yeah.
Where's my power in here? Even when I'm going through tough times right now, or what have you. Yeah, I might cry. Yeah, I'm going to go through my mourning situation. I'm going to be human for a second. Then I'm going to go, okay, where's my power in the situation? because I still have power in this situation even today. I know I don't see it yet. If I can't see it, yo, Spirit, God, whoever I pray to today, who's on Angela duty? Okay. Whoever's on Angela duty, where my power at? And when I figure out where's my power at in this situation, maybe it's just me controlling the energy in that room. Maybe I can't do anything else besides just smile and hug. That still gives a lot of change to someone else in that room, because now someone might remember me or whatever.
Yeah.
And so even with our bodies, that's what I do, is where's our weight protecting us at? We forget that, a lot of us have been molested or raped or what have you, gone through those situations. We gain weight in order so that we're not seen. But now for health reasons, you're trying to release the weight. Guess what? That other part of you that doesn't want to be seen still needs to be dealt with. Because she's going to show back up and say, no, I don't want to be seen. So you had to deal with her first. Yes, you can go work out, but you got to tell her she's safe, that she's loved, that she's not to blame for this, that she was, that was another person's fault. It wasn't you were wearing whatever you were wearing. No, however, we choose to see those things. And let yourself go through that pain and that emotion, release that emotion, and then I've literally seen weight just fall off of people once they've come clean with their honesty, their true selves. One of my first clients, he was 300 pounds, and every time I got him to 299, he would be gone for 3 or 4 months and gain it right back, 375, 380, 390, get back to 299, sunk it back to 299 number. I got him to 305, and I knew it, and I said, before you leave me again, because I had a feeling. We talked. Turns out he was in the closet. Once he came out as gay,
He was happy.
250. Happy and happy. And happy.
So it sounds like you incorporate your lifestyle coaching with your training and make it a full package. Is that what I'm getting? Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
It's a lot of work. A lot of wine, too.
A lot of work and a lot of wine. Okay. Okay. So how do people tap in with you as far as your life coaching and your workout sessions or what have you? How do they tap in with you?
So Radiate Naturally is my website. The Radiate Naturally is on everything on social media. Coach Angie B, that's B-E, like be present, be here, be now, be present. That's my website, CoachAngieB.com, and you can tap in there. But I'm all over the socials, y'all.
I gotta give a shout out to Grameen. Center 37.
Center 37.
Because if not for Grameen Center 37, I would not know Miss Angie B. Okay. So shout out to our center and our sisterhood that we have built within that center. It's a very dope sisterhood, and it's a very dope program. And so,
and I would say that has brought me out too. That's one way of marketing that I haven't had to. Hey, my business card. Yeah. So that's got me out more and more, even more out of my shell. Who knew I had a shell?
What shell?
It's somewhere around there.
I would have never known.
Okay. There was no shell, honey.
I would have never known.
So, quick question: are we doing another walk?
Yes, we are doing it this year, y'all. Y'all know Halloween, my favorite time. It's the most Halloween. It's my most wonderful time of the year. This year's race, our 5K, the Great Escape, Escape, is going to be on Halloween Day.
Okay.
Still at Arabia Mountain. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for runners. The ExodusGroup.org is already up and running. If you want to sponsor, if you want to join our walk, prepare for the walk. It's in October. We got plenty of time to work those muscles to join the walk.
And let me tell you, I'm gonna need to work some muscles because I tapped out halfway through.
It did.
It
did. We halfway. We ain't even made it halfway.
Breathing
and
so
she just
hard.
I'm gonna see y'all there in the front. I was like,
They were like, "You're not leaving." Yes, goodbye. I'm going back the way we
and
came.
The thing is that normally she complains about the heat. It was
cold that day.
It was
so cold
no
that
reason.
day.
It was no reason.
No, the reason was I'm overweight and I was tired and I had walked too far. I'm sorry, I didn't even try to kill you, okay? But I'm honest. And I had walked walk too far for these little legs, okay? Because although I feel like I'm tall, my legs are not, okay? And I felt like them little legs needed to go back the way they came and not go further into
I'm
the
not mad
forest.
at you.
Well, now we got time to practice, okay? We got time to walk now.
Question.
Goals.
Question.
Mhm.
Now
Yes.
that we know the date, it's going to be on Halloween.
Yes.
Are we incorporating kids, candy, stuff
Yes,
like
we
that?
can do kids candy. I think I'm gonna ask Atlanta, Kentucky to host our after party again and do a costume party,
Nice.
a costume contest too.
Okay.
Because again, I love to dress up and be all extra for Halloween. So
Okay.
yes,
So this
can
way
see
everyone
that.
who has children can still.
yes, and kids are welcome
Okay.
to the race as well.
That'll be a good early day.
Early day.
I'm gonna borrow some kids and bring them with me.
Bring the puppies, bring the
Yes.
kids. Yes. and the-
Why? You ain't gonna walk the walk.
I don't
She got
have to. I
time.
could stand there. And
Oh,
hand
you
out
gonna walk
candy.
this year. Oh, you gonna walk.
We walking this
practice.
shit.
Oh, you gonna walk.
We got time. We got
I'm
time.
gonna call you so we can practice.
Okay, I'm with you. Let's go. We can go walk. Yes, we can
She
practice.
do coaching. Coach me through this.
I
walk.
can coach you through it.
Okay.
You're gonna feel very empowered once you cross that finish.
I feel empowered just thinking about it. I'm tired now.
Oh my God. Shout out to our sponsors of tonight's show, the Bookstore Gallery. We are live at 488 Edgewood Avenue, the Bookstore Gallery Lounge. Thank you so much for sponsoring us this evening. Thank you, Angie B, for coming out and just
Girl.
kicking it with us.
Yes,
thank you
sharing
for
your
having
whole live vital self.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
your
very much.
whole live everything.
I want to shout out to my board. Shout out Summer. Shout out Lexi. Shout out Pay. Thank you, y'all. We could not do this without you. Like, yes, the board is my team. Thank you.
Come on now.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
And so,
Thank you for listening to The Flavor.
yes, we are signing out. Thank you.
DJ EJ.
Take us out of here one time.
The Flavor.
We play the hits that you deserve, and we keeping it coming. Yeah, you know where you heard it first, and we keeping it bumping. Yeah.
On your 101.9 Atlanta radio. Tiny, Shandy, Sunday Jones. Flavor reviews, turn it up some more. Nothing but these hits coming through your stereo.